All right, Idalia's impact is going to be felt as we go into the forecast here, and Idalia working its way through Charleston. You'll see the first bands of some heavier storms working through the area. It's going to be these storms we'll need to keep an eye on as we head into the Grand Strand. You'll notice for the most part just some light rain, drizzle, and a mist so far this morning as we're getting your day started. We had one heavy band of showers as the first initial band in Horry County. Some of you picked up on that. You'll notice, of course, we're still expecting, once again, Hurricane Idalia to work its way into the Grand Strand, eventually becoming a tropical storm as we head into the forecast sometime tonight and into tomorrow morning. And those tropical storm impacts will be coming our way as we go into your forecast. Of course, right now, current watches, taking a look at tornado watches out for the area, Georgetown, Horry, and Williamsburg County. Under that tornado watch that was issued roughly around 11 o'clock this morning, should have received a tornado watch push. Let's take this as a test. If you didn't, you don't have your notifications on that First Alert weather app, and you need to go ahead and do it now, especially when tornado warnings are going to be issued this afternoon. So if you got the notification, you're good to go. If you didn't, go back to the home screen, hit the settings, and go back and make sure those notifications are on. Meanwhile, tropical storm warning now extends for the entire area. Tropical storm conditions are expected along with heavy rain, which has also prompted a flood watch for the area. Let's go ahead and talk about it. First alert, you're noticing across the region, we're holding on to increasing showers and storms. And by the time we head into the afternoon, these bands of showers and storms are going to begin to work through, and will also prompt once again some heavier rain, tornadoes, the wind, and also tropical storm force wind gusts. Notice by 7, still holding on to bands of showers and storms working through the region. Here's wind gusts 44, 43, 37. We get some 30s and 40s inland. You'll notice the spin as that center of circulation works closer to our area. And by the time we head into the overnight, 1 a.m., there is the center right over top of Georgetown County working its way out. Now, by the time this passes, as we go into the early morning hours by 3, 4 o'clock, we cannot let our guard down. The models have continued to hint at 30 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts on the backside of this, and that could actually be what's responsible for power outages and also maybe down trees. So we'll keep an eye on that. The backside, I think, just as strong as the front, and traditionally we're done with it as that center moves through. So what are we talking about? Rainfall potential 5 to 8 inches in Florence, Marion, Dillon, isolated 8 to 10, can't be ruled out. River flooding doesn't look to be too much of an issue. If so, it will be smaller creeks and streams that I think we'll start to see some of those issues. Wind potential, it's updated into really now Darlington, Hartsville, Bennettsville, 40 mile per hour gusts, 45 in Lake City, 50 across the Grand Strand with 55 in Georgetown County. Of course, the tornado risk, tornado watch, level 3 risk, pretty high for this area. Horry, Georgetown, you're in that level 3 severe weather risk. That extends into Williamsburg County, and anything that comes on shore will need to be watched as we head into your forecast. And then finally, the forecast continues to change for the storm surge, and the reason being, with a little bit earlier arrival, some of the onshore winds move in right after king tide. So now the forecast 8.5 to 9 feet as we go into your forecast for tonight. Roughly around 8 p.m., Isaias was 9.8, Ian was 10.5. Notice as we go throughout the afternoon, we'll start to get some stronger winds, especially blowing onshore. Here's 5 p.m., wind gusts to 48. You'll notice as we continue toward 8, right where high tide should be, wind gusts onshore of 30 to 40 miles per hour. And this is where we are going to start to see some coastal flooding take place as we head into 8, 9, 10 o'clock. So onshore flow a little bit closer to that king tide, especially with the stronger winds. Not forecasting what we saw with Isaias or Ian. We're talking 1 to 3 inches, or 1 to 3 feet, excuse me, above ground level. 1 to 3 feet in Garden City, 1 to 3 feet in Murrells Inlet. Notice there's no model that shows 6, shows 9 feet at this time. Even down in Pawleys Island, 1 to 3 feet of storm surge across our area. There will be some impacts, but it will not be like last year with Ian.
And since the worst is arriving late tonight, you need to have a way to get emergency alerts. Our First Alert weather team and its app is your best option, especially since we've been the first all week keeping you updated. But you need to turn on the Follow Me option. Just scan this QR code with your phone, turn on notifications, and hit Location under the menu tab to find the Follow Me button. Then you'll get alerts sent straight to your phone, catered to wherever you are.